Welcome back. If you've just tuned into your breakfast show, you know you're getting those feel-good vibes because it's Espresso right here on SABC3. As we do on every Thursday with our game guru, Mr. Grant Hinds, we're reviewing a game. Today we're doing NHL 12.
That's correct.
National Hockey League, of course. And if you're a hockey enthusiast, this is going to blow you out of the water or out of the ice once it's melted, you know. Tell me about this game, dude.
Well, if you are into hockey, if you're into your sports games, you will know that NHL, NFL, and FIFA are probably the top games in the sporting arena in terms of sports and video games put together.
True that.
Mainly because, you know, it's an American sport. A lot of Americans play video games, and then therefore there's a lot of money that's put into it, and there's a lot of licensing.
Yeah. But I mean, another cool thing, these sports games kind of give you an extension to make you feel like you can be like one of those guys, you know, when you play this game.
They do. They have that ability. And also, if you understand the rules of the game, which is very important, you can strategize very easily. It follows that. It might not be exactly the same as really using the puck, but you get a good feeling of what it's like to be on the field. Even with FIFA, you get a good feeling of what it's like to strategize.
Oh, nice. Was that you, dude?
Yeah, that's me.
Are you doing that?
I'm doing this right now.
Amazing. I mean, you mentioned now that it's very important to understand the rules of the game because you speak about pucks, there's slap shots, there's this and that. So you need to know what the game is about in order to play it. But I mean, obviously you can learn, right?
That's true, yeah. Well, what I did yesterday, I don't know anything about ice hockey. So what I had to do was I went through the tutorial. I was struggling really hard to get through it because there's stuff like deking, which is, all these terminologies which I didn't understand.
Yeah.
So I actually had to Google it, and I had to learn a little bit about the game before I actually played it for real, like on the video game, and that helped me immensely.
Yeah.
I got through the tutorial very quickly. I got to play properly inside a game. I learned a few techniques.
Yeah.
You just learn a few match rules and little styles that you can get around things, and
So the game is as much fun as it is kind of insightful and gives you knowledge of the game. You know, you can learn a couple of few things.
You can learn a couple of new things, yeah. And
Besides,
like
there's
plays are very
too.
important. Yeah, we don't obviously get the South African hockey team in this. This is the NHL, which is obviously the American League. And one of the new things in this one is that you get to play as the legends. I don't know how big a deal it is going to be for most South Africans to play as.
Try, dude.
It's quite challenging to pick up first. So I'm just warning you.
No, I've got it. Okay, I'm skating. Skater boy.
There's a cool control scheme where you can use the analog sticks to shoot the puck. Oh, there we go. Or you get the classic one, fortunately for me, which is using A to swap between the characters and using it to pass.
How do you tackle?
How do you tackle? It's like left bumper and moving into. That's another thing I'm really confused. I'm not an amazing ice hockey knowledge guy, but there's like little mini games where you get into fights. They're gonna score against you, man.
No, they're not. I've got it. Get it around the back. And he passes it. Oh, yes.
Passes it away.
Do you get those argy-bargies, like when the guys take each other's shirts off and they're like, boom, 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 and then it's like...
Yes, exactly. You go into a little mini game and you go into a little fist fight. I don't know if that's legal in hockey, but it's legal in the game, and that kind of seems to be, you can injure a guy inside a fist fight.
What happened there? Did I just cause a penalty?
Yeah.
Oh, I hit him with my stick in his face. His face. Oh, no, he's sitting out because Mike Umble, whatever his name is there. Okay, cool. So... This is actually pretty difficult.
As far as hockey games go, this is definitive. And as far as sports games go, this is also one of the best sports games out there. It's got a great online feature, which I haven't actually had time to try yet, just to have integrity. But it is online. It's getting a lot of positive responses, and it's a great game. It's actually very fun to slide around on the ice, and it's a nice change to FIFA, which is very stagnant. You know, you've got the ball, you can stop, stand still with the ball. Here, it's very kinetic. You're moving all the time. There's a lot of locomotion. Obviously, there's very little friction on ice, as opposed to on the soccer field. You can kind of like tackle somebody, jump up and over him, stop the ball whenever you feel like. And
point out of 10.
Point out of 10, 8.5 is a great score, I think.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
That is a great score. That is a really, really big score. So while we keep enjoying this game, NHL 12, check it out, of course. We're going to go over to the Good Hope FM crew. They've got our sports report for us for today.
Stay with Espresso and SABC3.